Nice. Good to hear. Um, and Adela, do you have any big plans for this week? Are you going to do anything exciting?
Um, this week, no, really, I went to relaxing because the next weekend I have a family meeting, etc. This last weekend I relaxing.
Okay. So next weekend you have a family reunion?
Yes, because it's the birthday, the husband's birthday, my husband's birthday.
Okay. Yeah, we'd call that a family reunion instead of a family meeting. So it's a little bit
Okay.
different,
Mhm.
but
It's
good.
normally to eat something to go a restaurant, etc.
Nice. That'll be good. And do you like your husband's family or do you not get along with them?
It's not with my husband family. It's with my daughter. Mm, it's only with my husband mother because
Okay.
my husband family is very big. If I need to pay a restaurant for 30 or 40 person,
Yeah,
it's
it'd
not
be
possible.
expensive. No.
Yes, no, it's
Okay.
only your mother, etc.
Okay, that's not bad. That'll be good then. That'll be fun. And
Thank you.
Julieta, welcome back. Julieta, how's it going?
Thank you. Yes, I'm doing well. Thank you.
Okay. And yeah, so Julieta, do you have any
Mhm.
plans for this week? Are you going to do anything exciting?
Tomorrow I'm going to the theater.
Okay. Nice. What are you going to do at the theater?
It's a recital, music and poetry.
Nice. Okay.
Mhm.
So almost like an open mic night?
What is that?
Open mic is when people can go up to a stage and either recite poetry or play music or perform in some way. Um, or is it a
Something like
is
that.
okay? That'll be good. Do you know anybody who's going to be performing?
No. I don't know.
Okay, okay. And David, welcome to class. David, how's it going?
Hello, it's going well, thank you.
Nice, good to hear. And David, how's your day been? What have you done today?
Today work, uh, like all Mondays, I think.
Okay. Um, I guess that's good. What about over the weekend? Did you do anything fun over the weekend?
Yes, yesterday was my first day snowboarding,
Nice.
and now my body knows it because I I have pain in every part of my body.
Yeah, that'll happen. But okay. Um, did you have fun at least?
Yes, because I was with my family, and for me and for my children was our first day snowboarding. All of
Nice.
us we know how to ski, but yesterday was our first day snowboarding, and was very fun, I think.
Yeah, awesome. And um, yeah, really cool. Javier, welcome to class. Javier, how are you?
I'm fine, Joshua. How are you?
Doing well. Thanks for asking. And so, Javier, what about you? What did you do over the weekend?
Uh, in the weekend?
Hmm.
Well, I am going to be bringing my son to his basketball practice.
Okay. But what did you do? What did you do? We past tense there. So what did you do over the weekend?
What did I do? What I
Hmm.
did?
Hmm.
Well, I brought my son to the to his basketball practice.
Okay. Um, all right. I guess anything else?
No, that's all. The practice takes almost all day. for Sunday and for Saturday to Sunday. He's practicing to be in a tournament. Is the word?
Yeah.
In Orlando on April with
Wow.
his basketball team.
Okay. Really exciting.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
he
is.
must be looking forward to that, Orlando.
Yes.
Okay. And Jose, welcome to class as well. Jose, how are you?
Hello, Joshua. Fine. Thanks for asking. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. Again. And Jose,
Yes.
do you have any plans for tomorrow? What are you going to do tomorrow?
For tomorrow, no. Tomorrow I will be working
Okay.
in the morning, and in the afternoon I will be learning English, I think.
All right, nice. That's a pretty good plan. So in the morning,
Yeah.
work, and then learn some English.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. What about for the rest of the day today? What are you going to do for the rest of the day, Jose?
The rest of the day, after of this class, I I get I am going to sleep.
To where?
Sleep.
Go to sleep. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I go to sleep.
Well, okay. Well, I guess let's get started with the class then. And let's start with Adela. Can you read the title and can you ask David the first question?
Okay. Going to the movies. Comparative and superlative. When was the last time you went to the movies?
I think it was last Christmas with my son, and we watched a cartoon movie.
Okay. Do you remember what the cartoon movie was called?
No, I can't remember now.
Okay. Last Christmas too would imply that it was almost a whole year ago. So we could say I think it was on Christmas, and that would be, the Christmas that just passed.
Hmm.
So how long ago was it? Was it almost,
1 month or more or less
Okay. I think it was on Christmas then.
on Christmas. Okay.
So last Christmas would be the Christmas that was almost, a year and a little bit and a month ago.
Okay.
Okay. And what was the name of the movie?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Okay. Did you like it?
Yes, but it was another cartoon movie.
Okay. So it was similar to other cartoon movies that you've seen before?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. Okay. And maybe, what about you, Julieta? When was the last time you went to the movies?
I think it was 1 month ago.
Okay. And what did you go to see?
I went to see Dracula.
I think we already talked about this. Did you like it?
Yes, I liked the Dracula's character. Yes, in the movie there were a lot of special effects.
Okay, lots of special effects. Do you generally like movies with lots of special effects? Or do you like more... No?
No, I mean, they're not important, but sometimes they are nice.
Okay, good. Good answer. Okay, and let's go on to this next page. Julieta, can you ask Javier the first question?
Javier, how often do you go to the movies?
Yeah, usually once a month.
Okay. How would you answer in a complete sentence?
I usually go to the movies once a month.
Nice. And what did you see the last movie you saw?
Yeah, well, it was about 2 weeks ago. It was Taken 3.
Okay, Tekken 3.
Taken 3, yes.
Did you like it?
Oh, it's a good movie. Yeah, well, I prefer action movies. I like it, action movies.
Okay. Nice. Okay. And Javi, can you ask Jose the next question?
Okay. Jose, who do you usually go? Who do you usually go to the movies with?
Yes, I usually go to the movies with my wife and my children.
Okay. Is there anybody that you don't like to go to the movies with?
No, all of them
Okay.
like the movies.
Okay, but what about somebody that you know who you don't like to go to the movies with? Maybe somebody who talks the whole time, or somebody
Yes.
who always asks questions. Is there anybody that you don't like to go with?
No, no.
Okay. Okay, good. Maybe what about you, Adela? Is there anybody that you don't like to go to the movies with?
Not really, but I have a friend sometimes talk on the movie. I hate this.
Okay.
He talk about it's about the movie, but he comment is I don't like people talk because it's not possible to concentrate on the plot or on the dialogue.
Because it's impossible to concentrate. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, this is good. Does anybody like to talk during movies? Is there anybody here who does like to talk during movies, or who likes when other people talk during movies?
I don't like when other people talk when I I am watching a movie.
Okay.
I think that is not polite.
Yeah. No, generally it's not a very polite thing to do. Okay, but good. And I guess let's do the next one. Adela, can you ask David the last question?
David, what type of movie do you think they are watching?
I think they are watching a romantic movie
Okay, and can you
Better
explain
like
why?
because the guy is sleeping and the girl is crying. I think yes.
Good. Okay. And oh man, what about this one, Julieta? What type of movie are they watching?
They are watching a horror splatter movie.
A horror splatter movie?
Yeah.
Okay. A splatter movie. I don't know if that's a thing. Splatter movies.
No.
Maybe a gory movie. Splatter
Gory?
film. No, you're right. For sure. Splatter films. Okay, I've never heard of that before, but apparently it is a thing. Okay. Gross. I hate splatter films.
Yes, me too.
I don't think we'd say it's a horror splatter film. It's just a splatter film or a horror movie. And why do you think they're watching a horror movie or a splatter film?
Well, his face is perplexed, and she is covered her face with a hand.
Yeah. And she is covering.
She's covering her face.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he definitely looks perplexed or concerned. Good. Okay. Does anybody have any questions on this page? Yeah, and Javier, I'm not sure if Kill Bill would be a splatter film. I think it's more of an action film. I think splatter films are supposed to be kind of scary, and Kill Bill's not that scary generally.
Okay, the blood runs a lot in that movie.
There's definitely a lot of blood for sure. But
Is
yeah, I
gore,
think
no? Same gore?
yeah, like a gory
Like,
movie.
yes.
Yeah, I think Kill Bill is a little bit more. It's not as like horrific blood. It's more like action blood. And even though there's a lot of it, I wouldn't consider it a horror movie or a splatter film.
Okay.
But again, that's you could define things in different ways. But good. Does anybody have any questions here on this page? Okay. And let's talk about these vocabulary words. Let's have maybe David. Can you read the title and the words?
Okay, vocabulary. 3D glasses, intermission, cinema, audience, thriller, concessions, curtains, popcorn, snacks.
Nice. Curtains.
Current. Curtains.
Curtains. Good.
Curtain.
But yeah, other than that, you did a good job. Does anybody have any questions about any of these words?
Yes, I don't know what does intermission mean.
So I don't know what does intermission mean. This is close. We need to correct this a little bit. How else
Yes,
could you word that?
Indirect. I don't know what intermission means.
Hmm. Yeah. Or what does? Good.
Mhm.
Okay. And who can explain? What does intermission mean?
Intermission is a pause or break.
Yeah, it's a pause or a break. Yeah, so maybe for especially long movies
Yes.
or for like theater, we would have an intermission. Definitely. So it's a pause or break in the middle. Any other questions? Okay. And let's have Julieta. Can you use popcorn and concessions in the same sentence?
I'm going to the concession stand to buy a popcorn bucket.
Buy a popcorn bucket. This is good. We'd probably say a bucket of popcorn.
A bucket of popcorn.
But good. Nice. And let's have Javier. Can you make a sentence using 3D glasses and thriller?
Well, I like to see thriller movies in 3D. While I am wearing 3D glasses.
Good. Yeah, that's good. And I guess let's try one more. Maybe not. I think we're good here.
Okay.
Let's go on to the next page. Yeah, let's try this. And let's start with Jose. Can you read the title?
Yes. Ranking. What kinds of movies do you like?
Good. And feel free to use other types of movies than just these. But yeah, feel free to use those too. And Jose, can you try the first sentence?
Yes. I like funny movies. It's the best because all the time I am laughing.
Okay. Laughing.
Laughing. Laughing. I am laughing.
Good. We'd want to change this a little bit. All the time I'm laughing. How could you reword
Be-
that?
Because I am laughing all the time.
That'd be better because I'm laughing all the time.
Hmm. I am laughing along the film.
I think we'd just use the simple present tense because generally. So,
Because I laugh the whole time. Okay.
yeah. Because I laugh the whole time or because they make me laugh the whole time.
Yes.
Yeah. So again, just because it's a general or habitual thing, it's not just right now. So we'd use the present tense. Adela, what about the next
Okay.
one?
I like to watch sci-fi movies with 3D glasses better than the romantic movies because the first one have a lot of special effects.
Because the first ones.
Ones have a lot of special effects.
Nice. Good. I like to watch sci-fi movies with 3D glasses better than romantic movies because the first ones have a lot of special effects. The first ones, it still sounds kind of odd because sci-fi movies or because they have a lot of special effects. I think, yeah, the first ones works. Good. Nice grammar too, Adela. David, what about the next one? So can you make up your own sentence?
Yes. I don't want to like. I don't like to watch. I don't like to watch romantic movies because I don't want to fall asleep while I am watching a movie.
Watching a movie. Okay, and have you liked any romantic movies ever? Have you ever liked a romantic movie?
Sorry?
Have you ever seen a romantic movie that you liked?
I can't remember because I fell asleep, I think.
Okay, good. What about you, Julieta? Do you have any favorite romantic movies?
Romantic movie. I don't know. I think I don't have one.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think of a good romantic movie. Yeah, I don't know. I guess 100 Days of Summer. Or 500 Days of Summer.
I think
was a pretty good
I didn't see.
It's not really romantic, but it's kind of romantic. It's not a bad one. But I don't know. I'd struggle to find any romantic movies that I really like. All right. Can you make a sentence as well, Julieta?
I like scary movie less than funny movies
Nice.
because I prefer to enjoy the cinema.
Yeah, I prefer to. Just no article, so I prefer to enjoy cinema.
Okay, thank you.
Or I prefer going to the cinema.
I prefer to enjoy going to the cinema.
Yeah. Okay, but good. That's awesome. And Burak, welcome to class. Burak, how's it going?
I'm doing pretty well. What about you?
Doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. All right. Yeah, and welcome to class. Javier, what about the last one?
I think fantasy movies like Maleficent are good. Is good because it gets you to a fantasy world. It gets you to a fantasy world. It's Is that right, teacher?
I think has disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's freezing.
Yes.
Probably. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, sorry about that. Can anybody help him out with this pronoun here? What does he have to use? So it's not its. What pronoun would we use?
They.
Because they get you to a fantasy world. So because we're talking about the movies, we need to use the plural they.
Okay.
Can you repeat that one more time?
The whole sentence?
Yes.
Okay. I think fantasy movies like Maleficent are good because they get you to a fantasy world.
Yeah. And it's more like Maleficent. Maleficent.
Okay.
But good. Okay. And does anybody have any questions here? Okay. And good. Let's go on to the next page. And let's have Jose. Can you ask Adela the first question?
Yes. What is the funniest movie you have ever seen?
I think maybe has will be other movies same funniest, but I remember some like it hot. This is Tony Curtis, Marilyn Monroe, Jack Lemmon. Is a classical movie, black and white.
A classic movie, not a classical movie.
Classic movie, and finish with the interesting sentence, nobody is perfect. I think is a very funny, for me it's the funniest movie I watch.
I have ever watched.
I have ever watched.
Yeah. Good. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely a really funny movie for sure. Okay, and maybe David, what about you? What's the funniest movie you've ever seen?
I think it was The Money Pit.
It was the what?
Money Pit. P-I-T.
Man Pit?
Money. Money, M-O-N-E-Y.
The Money.
Money Pit.
Okay. What's the Money Pit about?
The title in Spanish is This House is a Ruin, and it's starring by Tom Hanks, and a couple wants to buy a house. They buy a house very cheap, and they have a lot of problem with the house, and everything is wrong in the house, and it's a very funny movie.
Okay. Very funny movie. I don't think I've heard of The Money Pit, but yeah, it sounds like a funny movie. It'd be such a nightmare if it actually came true, though. So buying a house that just had tons and tons of problems.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay, good. And yeah, David, can you ask Julieta the next question?
Julieta, what movie is scarier than Forrest Gump?
The Exorcist is scarier than Forrest Gump.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you like The Exorcist?
Yes.
Then Forrest Gump. Okay, and yeah. So, what did you like about The Exorcist, or why did you like it?
Even though it's a scary movie, the plot is good, and the narration of the story is good too.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, really nicely done. And yeah, I think that's solid. Julieta, can you ask Javier the next question?
Javier, which movies are more interesting, modern movies or classic movies? Why?
Well, that depends. There are some classic movies that I like, or they are not so classic or so old. Like Back to the Future is 1984. And there are some modern movies like, I don't know, probably I don't know, Maleficent, or Day After Tomorrow, that they have a lot of special effects. They have a lot of special effects and make it interesting.
Okay. That make them interesting?
Interesting, yes.
Okay. All right. So I guess you're maybe split. You like both modern and classic movies?
Excuse me?
So would you say that you're split? You like both modern and classic movies?
Yes, it is.
All right. What about you, Jose?
I like more modern movies because the plot for me is more interesting, and I am I am bored all the time when I see classic movies.
Okay. I like modern movies because we would make this plural. And how to change plot?
Argument?
The plots are more
The
interesting.
plots, sorry. The plots are more interesting. Okay.
Yeah, good. The plots are more interesting, for sure. Okay. Yeah, Adela, what do you think?
I like classic movies because have different plots. The actors, I think, was good actors, but I think in each group they are good and bad movies. I think is depend to the moment to see something. technology is more important in the modern movies, and maybe the characters are more interesting in the classic movies.
Okay. Good. It depends on the moment you see something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you like to remember a classic movie. It's an special moment sometimes.
Okay, so yeah, maybe it depends on your mood too, you could say.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, good. Does anybody have any questions or comments here? Okay. Let's try this, and let's start out with David. Can you read the title and the first, well, I guess in the lines. The title and the lines.
All the lines?
Yeah.
Okay. Plan a movie with your classmates. Decide what genre the movie will be. Decide where your movie will be filmed. Decide who the main actors will be. Talk about the plot your movie should have. Decide how your movie will end.
Good. Okay. And yeah, let's start with David. What do you think the genre should be?
And kind of movie, romantic, sci-fi.
Yeah. So what do you think? What would you like to see the movie?
Okay. Okay. A romantic movie.
Okay. So it should be a romantic movie?
Yes.
Okay. So have a romantic movie. Hold on. And maybe Giulietta. Where will we film the romantic movie?
In Italy.
Okay. Filmed in Italy. And will it be modern or will it be about the old days? So will it be about the past or will it be about the present?
About the present.
Okay. The present. And maybe can anybody throw out some names of actors? Can anybody throw out some actor names?
Cameron Diaz,
Okay.
and Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant. Okay. Anybody else?
Sylvester Stallone.
Okay. Sylvester Stallone. Okay, so it'll be, maybe some action in there too. And all right, so what's going to happen in this movie? Let's start with Javier. So what's going to happen here? Start out with something basic.
Well, I think probably Cameron Diaz meet Hugh Grant, and she fall in love.
Okay.
Okay.
So she will fall in love with him. So Cameron Diaz then will be the main actress, the main character.
Yes.
Okay. And let's have Jose. What problem will arise? What will be the problem?
What problem? Yes. The problem is that Cameron Diaz is pregnant and Hugh Grant doesn't know nothing about the situation.
Okay, knows nothing about the situation. Good. And I think that's solid. Adelo, I guess maybe
And Sylvester Stallone is the Cameron Diaz's father. Is
The child's father.
Oh no.
no,
Wait,
the
no, the
Cameron
father.
is the
Oh.
father. Cameron father is he's relative to the mafia in Italy, and he decided to venge to
Take revenge
revenge
or avenge.
the thought about his daughter. The problem, the offense of his daughter. Offense is correct or no? It's a little.
Yeah, I don't know if we'd use offense. The
Dishonor.
yeah,
Yes,
the dishonor.
Yes, yes.
Okay, that's legit. And okay, David, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen next?
I think that Sylvester Stallone is going to fight with Hugh Grant, but Hugh Grant doesn't want to fight because he knows that he will lose, and Hugh Grant calls Ivan Drago to fight with Sylvester Stallone.
Co-host, I don't know who Ivan Drago is.
It's the opponent of Rocky Balboa in Rocky IV,
Okay.
a Russian guy.
Nice. Okay, and this is good. Maybe Julieta, how do Cameron Diaz and Hugh Grant, or how does Cameron Diaz let Hugh Grant know that she has a child, and whose child is it?
Well, the child, no, don't want to complicate. The child is a Hugh Grant child.
Okay.
And so after the match, the box match, the father,
The fight, maybe?
the fight, the father won the match, and they did a big party for the father, and so she was making a toast, and she communicated to the family. Then she is having a baby, and the little Hugh Grant had to accept the news.
Okay, and Hugh Grant maybe has to accept the news.
Has to accept the news.
Okay. And Javier, do they stay together or do they break up? What's he do? What happens, I guess?
They stay together. Living living in the same house with Cameron with her father-in-law.
Okay, as his father-in-law.
His father-in-law.
Her father. Okay, and yeah, that would be maybe a little bit uncomfortable. And I guess, Jose, do they live in Italy or do they live in the United States, and why can't they speak Italian?
Yes, I think that they are visiting Italy.
Okay, so it's just a maybe a family trip. All right,
Yes.
good. It's a great movie. I think we're good. Anything else that anybody'd like to add? All right. Any questions?
No.
Okay. Really good job. You guys did a really good job. Let's try this. Juliet, Adela, can you read the first roll?
You want to call the cinema to ask how much a ticket costs. You also need to know what time the movie starts. Make up a movie name.
Good. And David, can you read the role of person B?
Okay, you work at the movie theater. Tell the caller how much a ticket costs, and tell the caller what times the movie starts. Make up the prices and the times.
Good. And Adela, how'd you start?
Okay, can you help me? I need to know how much is the ticket for the Hobbit, and what hour is or what different sessions you have.
Okay, when are you planning to go to the cinema? Because we have different prices from Monday to Friday and for the weekend.
No,
Hey,
will
I'm
be
sorry.
the weekend.
Yes.
Sorry.
No, don't worry, Adela. But let's go on to another student.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's okay. And so we'll just have. Okay, so when are you planning on going? We have different prices during. During the week and on the weekends.
Okay.
Different prices during the week. Okay. And Julieta, how would you respond?
I need 2 tickets for the late show on Wednesday.
Okay. And Javier, how would you respond?
Sure, is 576.75 plus tax.
Okay. And Jose, how would you respond?
I need 5 tickets.
Okay. And Adela, how would you respond?
Yes, but you can buy the 3D glasses because it's a 3D session.
Okay. Because it's a 3D movie?
No, session. Well, in Spain, they are session 3D. Yes, they are
Okay. So it's a 3D showing.
showing. Okay.
You can buy 2. How do we change this?
Yes, but you you need the buy.
Yeah. You also need to buy?
Yes, you have to buy, no?
Yep. That would work too. Okay, and David, how would you respond?
but I don't want to watch the movie in 3D. When is the showing in 2D?
Nice. And yeah, really good grammar. How'd you respond, Julieta?
The 2D showing will be at 7 p.m.
Okay. And Javi, how'd you respond?
Probably. Sorry. How many adults? How many children?
Okay, so you're the person who's calling for a ticket, remember?
Okay. So the showing will be at 7. I don't know.
Okay, so he's saying the 2D showing will be at 7 p.m. Is that okay with you? Is 7
Yes.
p.m. okay?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, and I think this is good. Javier, do you like or do you prefer 3D movies or do you prefer 2D movies, and why?
I used to see 2D movies. I prefer 2D movies.
Okay, I prefer 2D movies.
Yes.
Why?
Because I have 3 children and it's more cheaper to the movies.
And they are cheaper. Yeah, for sure. Good. Jose, what about you?
I think that that I prefer to watch 2D movies because for me it's more comfortable that that to have watch the movie using 3D, using glasses.
Good. Yeah, I think I agree. Comfortable. Can you repeat comfortable?
Comfortable.
Close.
Com-
Comfortable.
Comfortable.
Nicely done. Okay, and I think we're just about out of time. Does anybody have any last questions or comments or anything that they'd like to add? Okay. Well, in that case, thank you guys for coming in, and hopefully I'll see you guys again soon. Have a really good night. Yeah, and thanks again.
Okay.
Thank you,
Bye
Joshua.
bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.